All right, guys, welcome to this bi-weekly meeting for Space City Rocket League, March 7, 2023. I'll make this one quick because we don't have enough time. All right, agenda, shout outs as always, keep on above and beyond. SA Cup judge meeting. How did the meeting go with our SA Cup judge? Randy's meeting, a recap of Randy's wisdom from yesterday's in the lab, and rocket keychains. Find out how you can buy keychains for SCR. AIAA stickers, once again, find out how to purchase these new stickers. And for how and when are we going to get started on this year? And upcoming events. And our favorite part, the sub-team update. All right, for this shout out, first one's going to be for Ravi for the late night elevator save. Ravi, do you want to share the story? What happened?
So it was me, Titus, Christian, and Gustavo leaving the lab yesterday after dating some 92 points from Randy. After our minds were enlightened, our bodies were not. As we pressed the button to go down the elevator, stepped in the first carriage. And I don't know if have y'all pressed the closed door button on that specific elevator? It always just slams shut and then opens, right? And then so we pressed the closed door button and then it slammed shut and it started to reopen. It was only a crack, and then we were just stuck. And then panic started to set in. We didn't have any food. We didn't have bad. I don't know how this was hired. Maybe go make fun of us.
I recorded.
We thought we were going to die, and then we realized we could call UH later.
After pressing every single button.
Oh yeah, Gustavo helped me to press every single button. Probably doesn't get to press enough buttons. Anyways, we then pressed the call button on the elevator, and it called. And then someone picked up, and then it was the most awkward moments. It's so bad. Like if it was actually an emergency, I'd feel bad for the person. The person was like, "Nope, nope. Hello, can you hear us? Hello." It was that for 30 seconds, and then we finally found rhythm. So we kneeled down and started talking to it. They were stuck in the elevator in SR1, and then she was like, "What floor are you on?" And then he was like, 4. And then she was like, "Floor 4?" And he was like, 4. And then he was like, "What?" And they're like, "4th floor, yes." And she's like, "Okay, I'll send someone out there right away." And then the alarm bell started going off. It was ding, 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 ding. Really annoying. And then some weird reason it opened up, and then we all went down. And we took the stairs down. We got downstairs. We're like, "Well, thank God we survived." We called it they were alive. And then some guy walks out of the first elevator, and the beeping is still going. He just walks out and he's like, "Oh, yeah, that was it." I guess I'm on here because the more funnier part, they asked us. We were like, "Oh yeah, we're stuck SR1 before," and then before she was like, "Oh, we'll send someone." She was like, "What's your PeopleSoft name? What's your phone number?" And I'm like, "Really? Is this what we're doing?" And I had to give mine, and then they called me afterwards. And they're like, "Are you okay?" Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, that's good.
All right. Recovery drill shoot test squad. Kyle, Titus, Ravi, and John. Shout out to you guys. Christian. Alex for acting as our machinist and helping instructors. Ozzy for machining our pulpits, our beautiful pulpits. Randy, shout out to Randy for offering his wisdom, advice, and donating the evening meeting in the lab. It was really nice. And Wes for helping us find the room. Well,
yeah, almost.
Almost. Right.
We're relocated.
All right, so the meeting with the SA Cup judge. We met with Mr. Chris Milton. He is our SA Cup judge this year. He's a mentor for Purdue's rocketry team, and he founded his aerospace startup. We introduced ourselves, we introduced the team and the current project. We answered a couple of his questions, and he was very happy with our work. He sees no major issues with the current design slash plan. He was a really just genuine guy, very down to earth. Tell he was just excited about rocketry. He was like showing us all of his like hobby stuff, and I thought he was really cool. So if you guys ever have any questions for him, let us know. We'll be kind of happy to reach out to him.
So, for my book, he's a propulsion engineer, I'd say. So, I know he also helped produce team. Yeah, I think they like started out as a friend. So he knows a lot about what we went off with best practices and stuff like that. So I'm sure if we have questions regarding what we're trying to do this year.
All right, the meeting with Andy. That was yesterday in the lab. He donated the easy mini SUV in front of us. We discussed things like thin material, honeycomb versus carbon fiber. We talked about the rail material, fiberglass versus Delrin versus aluminum. All right. We talked about the parallel descender, tender descender configuration, as well as the drill pressure testing method. We're thinking of, contacting iFly. I was actually on the phone today, and they might say yes to us, so we're hoping, and other.
No, that was it. He just gave us really good advice to what we could do, and he also is in his vacuum guiding setup. So with the honeycomb versus carbon fiber decision last year, we just took room off of this carbon fiber plate and then cut a good shape out of it, and then just fill it to attach it to the airframe. But this year, we might go with the honeycomb design, which is like 2 sheets of carbon fiber with on the floor in the middle, and then all of that is laid up to fit onto the airplane. So he has a whole vacuum guiding all the materials. Based on this. So, and I'm still talking to Brandon and deciding if that's the exact route we're going to go, but I still to his house or his place and try out that results.
All right, technical report. Would anyone be interested in helping us out with the technical report? You have to review and take notes of last year's technical report. It's a great opportunity for our new members. If you could get one of your members to get incentivized and well acquainted with the leadership responsibility. It's also really good to become familiar with the terminology and have a better understanding of the process overall. So the technical report is coming up soon. It's May 1st. So if you're interested, please let me or Robbie know. Rocket keychains. So we're in the process of manufacturing 3D printed rocket keychains. The proceeds will go directly to fundraising the rest of SCR's manufacturing items in spaceport. Thank you, Brandon.
Can we choose colors?
There are going to be a couple of colors out there,
Custom made.
but the variety will depend on the type of filament that they can print out. So the flat keychain one will be $3, and the book keychain will be selling them for $5. And we have a couple of things to print them out. So thank you for those of you helping.
Oh, wait, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so we also have our AIAA stickers officially on sale. All proceeds are going to go towards AIAA as a whole for project teams, reaching goals, which us. So if you are interested in purchasing, please fill out the interest form and then send me a DM, and then we can find a time for me to pass them to you, and I'll confirm we can arrange a time, I guess, for you to meet, or just find a time when you'll be in the. So those are the prices. One sticker for $3. So I can also send the link later if you're interested. Spaceport America Cup updates. So we want to keep y'all updated if a blue with Spaceport and Ezra is telling us So the most recent update item is that they have this pathways workshop series, which I think is really neat. Something that they did. But I guess they want to try and help out the actual students and I guess team members who will be there in their careers, specifically with regards to aerospace. So they have 4 different topics, 4 different sessions. I think they're going to be all right. Yeah, so we should be able to send y'all the link once they come up and then send a reminder in the Discord. I'm sure we can make it open to all of the members. So if you would be interested in any of these topics, but, know about it. We have astropreneurship, how to be an entrepreneur in aerospace. The entrepreneurship. Resume building, future careers in aerospace, and how to build relationships with your local space. If you want information, we'll just keep going. I think the first one, coming up pretty soon. I'll be sure. Great, but we have people first, 15. Keep going. And upcoming events. So we have the very exciting avionics battery training test happening Thursday at 5:30 in the SCR lab. Also on Thursday, we have our AIAA room. I better see all of you there. You'll be in engineering building 2 in room W122. That's just the first floor, and then if you walk towards the back. Actually, I think it's the only for the biggest control to be in the back side of the you'll be there. We have SAIC as our guest speaker. Please come out. I'm sure they'll be excited to see you. I'm sure there'll be opportunities for you to talk to them after the our bake sale is canceled for tomorrow. It was because of some reservation issues with H. We had to push it back. So look for it to be either a week or 2 after spring break. See and keep up to date. Paintball social also tentative, just based on something that we don't want to ask y'all to just pay for everything. So once we get more funds in the account and we're able to spend it, with the payments, we decide the date. And then big exciting announcement: our critical design review, or CDR, will be held on Friday, April 7th at 7 p.m. We're still deciding whether we want that to be kind of a live thing with TDB or LPD2, or pre-record it and then have them send out questions for that idea. So we'll talk with the leads and see first best for everyone. Who all would be attending. So we'll I guess keep you up to date as to what we decide on that, but the tentative date for that is Friday, April 7th. So keep that. Next, we'll go into sub-team updates. Starting off with analysis. Unfortunately, Leo and Ariba are busy with schoolwork and classwork, so their portion today. Their completed tasks. They've updated the open rocket file. They gave avionics their 13-inch long bay as requested. There's around 3 to 4 inches between the top of the payload and the bottom of avionics, and then 3 to 4 inches between the top of avionics and I guess they've also researched the effects of dipping and buckling. So talking to Randy, he's not concerned about dipping at all, and he's had good experiences launching minimum diameter rockets and fringe diameter rockets, and neither of those have ever been a method of failure for him. I think we're relatively safe on there, but it is always good to make sure and also just increase our knowledge of responses and really how different failure modes really impact our design. So, current tasks are researching FEA or finite element analysis, SolidWorks, and help with the post-testing data analysis. And the trove of data that recovery has produced given us the kids. But, hopefully we can get that sorted, or we can just go to packaging and use that. And their future tasks will keep up to date with changes to the official design plan. And I have a few other things in mind with that. Next up is avionics with Karen.
Yes, I'm using many. Really excited with that. Also, very good. Well, and pressure because they got as you all know, this Thursday, battery testing. Fortunately or unfortunately, that's going to go really well. Or I have something extra to add my key line. So make sure I go for a gas station. Another way out. I'm going over the previous and again, we're getting contact with birds so they can make more antennas. That's going to be a really fun thing. And again, I'm trying to make better documentation. I know this year. And we have PCB board and great with the documentation. Instructions.
When is the
Whenever I have yesterday, we were right kind of to ask. Well, first, yeah, we had to ask. Yeah. Hey.
All right, so in the past couple of days, did a drone test. That was pretty successful. on deck. And about 5-6 decibel estimate. Yes, that's, you can see the pictures up there to the right by John, absolutely phenomenal pictures. This is the decibel test, the data is using, non-Cartesian coordinates, using the frame of reference of the iPhone itself. In order to transfer the coordinates back to Cartesian, you can use also the fun quarter onion and process imaginary numbers and math that is not too fun with MATLAB. So that's the challenge as been. Also, we put through detail their Tinder configuration friend. That was pretty well. We finally mocked it up. It's the bottom right there with the chuck. We showed it to them. He liked it. So we found out it's not really in parallels, more non-included ways to do series, but it minimizes the risk of the key matches being out of the screw terminals. So that's minimize the error method there. As far as current task go, we have the recovery yard. We're going to try to make the recovery configuration a little brains, and little centers right there. That's what we're going to do on the couple of days. And just really mocking up the whole recovery configuration, quick things, shot, putting everything in the nose cone with the body tube, just trying to estimate that speed, how we're going to practically shots. In the future, we're maybe doing drone testing after the spring break. Might have to be. We're not able to bring that data with Titus MATLAB code. We're going to try to go out to iFly, maybe look at the test bed setup that doing out right now. And then just pursuing road holding, not daisy chaining.
So, yeah, say that all the stuff. I think getting on our first additional faster will very a lot. Getting on the lab. Big shout out, first of all, to Otsy and Flex. They've been a huge help in manufacturing this announcement in the background. So, I'm very helpful. As Bobby mentioned earlier, he went ahead and machine over bulkheads out. They look great. Got 8 out of that full sheet because I guess you would expect a lot of testing from them. Current task the left. That is the actual rail that we'll be testing inside the master lab. So we have that ready to go. Alex also made a little jig for us. I'll be testing it on the scripting of the sheet stuff. So that'll be very easy. Also going to try to wait both as really do this. Yeah, we work in manufacturing, the other documentation, structure, see on the right side. And then final manufacturing.
Question, any questions?